Pedro is the last guy there, so everybody else on this side. Come on. We only got 10 minutes. Come down. Hold on. Not so go on, come from the front. Behind the front. First thing you in between Governor Weston and this line is not walking across. Governor Lolo. In between not walking and Western Front. We want to see your face. Minister Lele, please come in front of Makiba. Mr. Lele, I want to see your face. Governor Medang. Governor Medang, you know the call of
Let's go one more. Loloata. 1, 2, 3. Come back. Because he knows to drive there.
Please, dangerous man, can you come?
Today we're stepping out of our retreat into Parliament. Parliament reconvened today as usual. We hear the opposition might mount a vote of no confidence. It is totally a provision that is provided in law. They're entitled to pass a vote of no confidence motion. We just hope this time they do it and it's technically compliant and legally compliant as prescribed by standing orders and by Section 145 provisions of our Constitution. But nonetheless, members of government side, all coalition partners who have been partners with Pangu Party since 2019 remain put. Our partnership remains, our number remains above the majority lines. Majority is 56. We've had a majority of 93 members of parliament since the last defect in February. We still maintained at count this morning at head count leaving Loloata, 74 leaving Loloata at the ferries. And I just want to say a word of appreciation to all leaders who are here at their own choice. There was no coercion, no influence. The coalition we've put together in 2019 and the coalitions that have embraced our shared leadership and aspirations in 2022 are back on deck. I want to make special mention to one of our strong leaders of our country, especially the Honourable Bella Nama and PNG Party that has come back. And some who migrated from the various assembly of camps that is taking place in the last 1 or 2 weeks, all because there's certainty at stake, certainty of our nation at stake, stability of our nation at stake. Today in a vote of no confidence play, you have the alternate proposed nominee, and you have the incumbent. And so the incumbent is clear. The incumbency of this government's mandate has been strong thus far. And the alternate is being proposed. We respect the alternate view on the table. It is entirely up to all members of parliament to decide on what they feel is a team that could take this country on from where we are today. Many issues at stake: lawlessness, economy, our census coming up, our LG elections coming up, our Bougainville issues remain unfinished and complete. Many issues on the table at stake for our country. We're using this time in retreat, funded by all our political party that is a coalition to this government. We're taking this time as a retreat to relook at how we fared in the last 18 months and what we must do and do better for our country going forward. The leaders who left government have their own reasons. Some of them are good reasons for our country. We certainly embrace those reasons why they've left, and together a coalition of coalition government remains strong. Pangu, with today on strength 45, URP today on strength 10, SDP today on strength 6, People's First Party on strength 3, People's Party on strength 3, National Alliance Party on strength 2, People's Movement for Change on strength 1 out of 1, PNG party that has rejoined us 1 out of 1. We have the Honorable Dr. Alan Marat, one of the seniors of our country. In the contest between the alternate proposed and the incumbent, he chose to remain with the incumbent, knowing that at this time, maturity, progressive, stability are key essentials of our national progress. The leader of the Melanesian Liberal Front, the Honorable Dr. Alan Marat, is not physically in camp, but has given word that he will be in his chair where he last sat on the government ranks. We also have the leader of the Melanesian Alliance Party, the Honorable Joseph Yopi. He said he will not get caught up in the tussles of politics, but remain static and put in his own government ranks today. So I just want to announce to our country, let members of parliament deploy the contest of government as it is expressed by law. Our citizens should go about doing their business. I want to pay a special word to investors in our country. Have confidence that Papua New Guinea does live on. There were 3 successful votes of no confidence in the past, and there were 4 other successful transactions of government mid-term that happened in our country's history. We have known to change government, form government on the floor of parliament, but democracy has always prevailed. And so all investors tuning in from PNG and far and wide, don't lose confidence in Papua New Guinea. Our rule of law always prevails. The independence of judiciary always is there. Parliamentary process plays out, and governments always established through the rule of law as prescribed by our national constitution. So my appeal to our investors, don't get caught up in the hogwash. Today you see strong leadership at 74 plus going out into parliament with an expression of interest by some mature leaders on the other side also, that they are rethinking their placement in the floor of parliament. I just want to say the country will continue on, and we will continue to address many of the challenges that face us. I want to also appeal to our public servants, our members of our defense force, our members of our PNG Loyal Constabulary. Don't repeat the nonsense that took place on January 10th. Remain loyal to your country, not to your political friends, not to us individuals here. Remain loyal to your country. Serve your country without fear or favor. Governments come, governments go. Country will live on. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Apart from the vote of no confidence, what is expected to be done? Apart from
in the vote of no confidence process, sorry, we are running out of time, but in the vote of no confidence process, it goes like this. Members of government has little hand in the way they construct the VONC, and the private members' committees handle on the vote of no confidence. If their submission of vote of no confidence is technically sound and legally compliant, the private members' committee would have listened, would have allowed it to go through, and on Thursday it will be on notice. Once it's on notice on Thursday, law calls for an adjournment for 1 week. And so in the adjournment 1 week, we go back, and the first business we have addressed on is the proposed motion. Next week, Thursday, we'll come back. So you technically expect if it is a vote of no confidence path, then we go in today, we sit again tomorrow, and we go into Parliament on Thursday. We will adjourn for 1 week, and then we come back the other week. But government has many business. The constitutional amendments we have on court restructure, on the Christian bill, and many other. We will come back. We've started a conversation on the government businesses we have before Parliament. And by the way, we've allowed the former leader of government business to move on. It's now Minister Shamalili, who's now been appointed the new leader of government business. He will take charge of proceedings of Parliament. But expect today's sitting, tomorrow's sitting, Thursday sitting. If the motion is on notice on Thursday morning, then we'll adjourn for 1 week, and we'll come back the following Thursday to go through with it. So that should be the order of the day. If the motion is not progressed beyond Thursday, we will sit right through Thursday, Friday, and of course next week again. We got government business to clear out.
Thank you very much. Okay, senior ministers, not in church, but in aid and governors, please make your way to the ferry now. The aircon is on, so get your seats. And then just as the members that are young in